So, the real top percentage could be at a grandparent's house since 2007 as model families, and they just didn't have the $10,000 a year through being someone who won supermodel of the world to be the only one to book the campaigns against a roster of slave trade, to be with the runway division for 1 year, and then it was replaced by all these viral brands underneath the celebrities. So they didn't book the spot on TV every year from following through with an agency contract 365 days a year to reject where do you live for a brothel for minimum wage, to be the only ones to book the agency rate jobs only, to reject the partying with investors for 20 per hour each day with the published media from anywhere. So the true top percentage have to be respected, and they didn't go to college, and they're equal to #1 in the world Victoria's Secret models when they booked these campaigns with celebrity photographers, and they never got nude from 2007 till now to be a slave trade brand. So they stuck to an agency rate when they're the most successful 20-year ones who are bi-coastal international who have that calling. And so it's really important to realize, I'm stretching, but they're the top percentage if they didn't have that calling to have the $10,000 a year from campaigns, a runway division for 1 year, to have the referral for a runway division for one exclusive runway show each year with each print agency, signed across the board for print commercials, to book the spots on TV, to book the unrecognizable, but to go to every city in suburbia every day for 12 years, where they would stop. But supernaturally, they could have the calling to go every day, Monday through Sunday, for A-list business blogging, 3 times a day, where they could be paid for their selfies for anti-human trafficking, and to have done that for 20 years for hair jobs, in-store presentations for hair companies, and the schools each month in Burbank, to go to Woodland Hills 3 times a week to do that. It's a commitment to follow through, to have the marketing for the catalogs, the school blogging, the commercial theatrical reels, from booking the spots on TV, and to do it full time to have booked those agency rate catalogs. So you have to respect the top percentage. They support the entrepreneurs. But any dentist needs $1 million for an investor for the equipment. And it's paid city to suburbia through them, the anti-slave trade top percentage. And you would kill the slave trade in their network to pay them, to protect them. They have a restraining order from all slave trade. Stable jobs, managers, anyone who injures people for mental asylum, to have them human trafficked as porn stars. So they reject them, and they're the only real ones that first 7 years to be the referral for the ones who were scouted, who never had a contract before, and they were scouted at the schools, but they got exploited, and they could have a couple agency rate jobs, but most people do it for 10 years, 5 years underneath them, or 1 year, which is one job, and they didn't book the 4 spots on TV that year, and the unheard of campaign. But that's because they didn't go to college. They're the most amount of the top percentage, and they're the referral as the agency owners 2007. It's just that their checks were stolen.